It's time for the KBOI Medical Moment, brought to you by Regence, featuring Dr. Kenny Bramwell, the Executive Medical Director for Regence. Dr. Bramwell, good morning.
Morning, Chris.
Doctor, when our gym instructors, drill sergeants, or significant others tell us to get moving, it turns out that they're doing a favor. Despite what it might feel like at the time, they're helping encourage our long-term physical well-being. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's actually true. There's a significant difference in what medical professionals call all-cause mortality between those who are inactive and those who engage in almost any amount of physical activity.
Is this one of those rare and wonderful situations where even a little can go a long way?
It is. While more activity is better for us, researchers who looked at the health histories of nearly 90,000 40 to 80-year-olds found a measurable reduction in all-cause mortality from doing as little as 10 minutes to an hour of physical activity per week. To no one's surprise, greater risk reduction was noted as weekly minutes of activity increased.
Our music teachers all across the Treasure Valley this morning are going to love your next little nugget. There's even more evidence of the brain-boosting benefits of music lesson. What's the latest on that?
Yeah, the music teachers will be happy. I think my wife will be happy with this one as well. As much as our kids or our grandkids hate to hear it, the good we gain from musical training far outweighs any sense of torture some kids seem to feel. A new study says that musical training provides lasting improvements to a cognitive mechanism that helps individuals be more attentive and less likely to be distracted while performing demanding tasks, like a big test in school. Additionally, researchers found that the more years of training musicians have, the more efficient they are at controlling their attention.
Dr. Bramwell, as a longtime local emergency room doctor and leader, this next item is probably a pretty big deal for you. It's about texting behind the wheel and visits to the ER.
Yeah, anytime we can identify ways to reduce the risk of accidents that send people to the ER, it's a good thing. New findings from Texas A&M do just that. Researchers there found that in states with the strictest bans on texting while driving, there were statistically significant reductions in the number of car crash victims seen in their emergency rooms.
So I think I know what you're going to say here, but I'm going to ask this question anyway. What is the key takeaway for drivers here in Idaho?
Well, regardless of the state or the local laws, just put down the cell phone when you get behind the wheel. Distracted driving is dangerous for everyone, the texting driver, their passengers, the other drivers, as well as cyclists and pedestrians. You don't want to be responsible for sending yourself or anyone else to the ER.
Dr. Kenny Bramwell, thanks for your time this morning on KBOI.